Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. So this is a call in your provider bonus call. Yeah, so this is a time-sensitive training. It's going to be taken down from YouTube in a few days. So make sure to watch it if you want to know all of the information. So this bonus call is going to be added to my call in your provider course. I will put the link in the description box if you want to check it out and purchase the whole course. Okay, let's get started with the training. And if you like trainings like that I am not only privately recording them, but also showing up on YouTube and giving you access for a few days, especially to the bonus calls, not to the core calls, then give this video a thumbs up and say hi in the comments. All right, bonus call for the call in your provider course. So, ladies, let's talk about if you should call in your provider and receive money from a man and providing if you are a high achieving woman who has her own money, who, who can do everything easily by herself. And I'd like to start with one concept, which is a lot of women, they think that if I allow a man to provide, I am going to be the woman who is begging, the woman who is a beggar, the woman who is in the lower down position. Hello, everyone. Work. The woman who is, not in a good place, kind of like begging, oh, please give me money for that. Oh, please, send me an Uber. Oh, please take care of me. Oh, please do this. But ladies, you are not a beggar. You are a queen. And in fact, if you really, really, really have financial issues that you cannot take care of yourself, and if you would be my client, the first thing I would advise you to do is to receive the education that you need to have a career, is to, apply for a job or build a business because it is important for women to also be independent. I love women's independence, smartness, and ability to thrive without a man. So I'm all for it. However, when you ask a man to provide, and we are going to be talking about the benefits, why you should still do it, even though you don't need him, even though you make a lot of money, even though you can perfectly take care of you. I'm going to tell you the benefits, which is attraction, polarity, long term, why it's so important. But let's first start with the mindset, which is the queen mindset. You are not a beggar, you are a queen. Obviously, you can do it yourself, you can pay yourself, you can take care of yourself very, 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 very well. This is not a question. I know it, you know it, everyone knows it. You don't need to prove this anymore. Okay? But as a queen, imagine you are a queen sitting on a throne. You allow a man to take care of you. And I get that. Even for me, when I was, getting engaged after just being an independent, successful entrepreneur, I also had to be like, okay, just let him do it. And sometimes I even had this feeling, huh, I can do it faster myself. It's more comfortable to do it myself. But I still allowed my man, my fiance, to take care of me because there are just so many relationship benefits to that, which I will discuss in a few minutes. But again, you are a queen. You are not a beggar. You are not someone who can take care of herself. Okay. Just imagine a queen sits on her throne and people just do things for her. And as many of you know, I am right now living my dream life. I have always good weather. I never have to cook or clean. I, I don't even need to work anymore. I'm being fully provided for, but I also have my own investments. Literally after high school, I already had passive income because I opened a business. I'm a serial entrepreneur. All right. But do I have to do everything by myself? No. If I let people cook for me, if I let people clean for me, does it mean that I am a handicapped person who can do it herself? No, it doesn't mean that. It means that I'm a queen and I allow others to do it. And I know you might say, and I had this internal blockage that, but the cleaners, you pay for it, so it's different. And the man, if he provides, you don't do anything for it. Well, you do. You are his woman, you are his wife. You are giving him your life force energy, your feminine life force energy. And trust me, especially millionaire men know the value of a feminine woman, know the value of a woman's existence. Especially healthy millionaire men want to take care of you, want to cherish your feelings, want to provide for you your needs and desires. And not only through seeing the men of my clients, the millionaire men, but also in my own dating experience, but also men around me who I know through the network effect of being entrepreneur, millionaires, highly educated, highly successful men, they always say, yeah, obviously, I work and I want to provide for my woman. I want her to enjoy whatever I have to offer for her. I want her to enjoy the money. And I would never be with a woman who doesn't want to enjoy my money. And it's literally my biggest nightmare that my woman has enough money for herself and doesn't want to spend my money. These are the statements that top 1% men say. Yeah, and I know that a lot of men who aren't there yet, they will say the opposite. But top 1% men actually value femininity. Yeah, and I want you to value your own feminine energy as well. As I mentioned, if you want to be with a masculine man, you also bring something to the table, which isn't that tangible. It's not that visible, but it's there. It's the life force energy, it's the emotions, it's the feminine embodiment, it's your presence. And men gain from that, just like men who usually have a lot of women around them or they have intimacy with women, they are receiving life force energy, they're building themselves up. Okay. And this is valuable. So just a quick reminder here that you are also bringing something to the table, but yes, it's not transactional. It's not like a service or a payment or a product, which is in the business world, right? It's a transaction. Like, for example, I get to live in this hotel and I have to pay money for that. That's a transactional thingy. But in relationships, especially healthy relations, I believe that things are not supposed to be transactional. Relationships are not supposed to be transactional, but at the end of the day, you still bring value because you're being with this man, okay? However, the pleasure of a provider man is the act of providing, is the act of taking care of you, is the act of cherishing you, is the act of being the provider. A healthy man wants to be a provider. So it's already a win-win itself. And again, if there is a man that actually says, no, I don't want to provide anything. I don't want to take care of any woman. I don't want to be a provider. I just want to take advantage of a woman. Good. It's his free will to say that. But this man is actually a boy. It's not a man. It's a boy. A man, even like some therapists out there say even other words, which I don't want to use now, but it's not even a boy. It's even like not really healthy, okay? It's an unhealthy behavior. A healthy little boy, for example, he would never say, when I grow up, I'm gonna use women for my own pleasure. No, a little boy says, when I grow up, I am going to be a hero. When I grow up, I am going to help people. I am going to be celebrated. I am going to rescue the cats and the grandmas, and I am going to be a hero and I'm going to be celebrated. It is a provider, a man who wants to have a meaning, who wants to have a fulfillment, who wants to be needed, who wants to be valued, right? And this is a healthy behavior and of any this is a healthy desire of a little boy and a healthy behavior of a grown man as well. So let me see. I'm checking my notes. Yeah, so as I mentioned, men who are not providers, they are either just not there yet. Sometimes men also have a phase where they just have to take care of themselves. They are like fully investing in themselves. They are just 24/7 in school, then having a few jobs, and they just don't have time to take care of others, which is fine, for a moment. Um, right? But a man who actually use women or yeah, women for their own pleasure is a boy. And I don't want you to even try to convince those men to be a provider because they are not. Okay, this is not healthy, and men like that usually feel very empty and unfulfilled, and they're chasing the next short-term dopamine high, and oftentimes start substance abuse, yeah, of like smoking, drinking, and yeah, it's not a very fulfilling life, to be honest. People who are healthy, who are fulfilled, they want to give to the world, they want to provide, they want to do things for others. And that is also even my own masculine side right now, where I am, even though I don't really need to do it, I don't need the money, I can just relax and sit on my swimming pool the whole day. I could turn around this camera and show you my beautiful view, my beautiful pool. But I want to help, I want to provide something, and I want to give back to my community, even if it's for free on my YouTube, right? So, and I'm sure you have those traits inside of you as well. So this is a healthy man. And if you ever meet a guy who is just sleeping around and saying that, yeah, I will change one day, I would not believe that. Because if he's using multiple women for their pleasure, why would he one day just stop and become a provider? No, they don't stop. They are either providers or they take advantage of women, okay? Or go for short-term gratitude. Okay, then how to inspire a man to provide? We've talked about it in the modules of the Call in Your Provider course. Go back to the modules where you are going to be sharing your needs and desires. As I mentioned, providing isn't just about money. Providing is about a man who truly cares about you. A man who wants to fulfill your needs and your desires. A man who just cares about you. Yeah. And even if you took my course and you know that you are supposed to like share your needs and desires with a man in a feminine way, follow the script in the course, in the first recording. And let's say you know how to communicate that. There is also sometimes situations where a man will do it, they will provide what you request them to do, but you can feel it's like a dragging feet energy, like, oh no, like again, she wants something from me. This is such a bad feeling to be in a relationship like that. Because first of all, you don't even need this guy. It's like, dude, I can take care of myself, right? So you don't even need this guy. You can be like, you know what? Why am I even asking? Like it just feels like being a burden to someone, right? Because he's not a provider. He maybe does what you want him to do just to keep getting the wife benefits before marriage, or just that you don't leave him. I don't know what's his agenda, but sometimes men, they will like, okay, fine, I do it for you. But you have like this dragging energy, this like, I don't really want to do it. I just want to use you for your pleasure, but fine. I use you for my pleasure, and then for that I have to provide. I don't know, you want the flowers, okay, whatever. Ah, such a turn off, right? This is not a provider. Or like a guy who says, okay, fine, here I throw you the money. Maybe he's a billionaire. He just throws you, I don't know, 20K. It's like, okay, just whatever, just take the money and don't annoy me anymore. This is not a provider. He can spend 20, 40, 50K on you. But if he's rolling his eyes and being like, what else do you want from me? This is not a provider. Okay. A man who is a healthy provider, he's going to even like neglect himself, honestly, sometimes because he just is jumping to take care of your needs and your desires. He just cares for you so much. And why would he do it? Like, people aren't saints, right? He does it because it benefits himself. As I mentioned, this example of the hero, a healthy man, even a little boy wants to feel like a hero. He feels fulfilled. He feels like I'm important, like I'm a good person. He feels like I'm valuable. I'm bringing some effort, and especially if you appreciate him after he does things for you, small and big ones, a man will be like, yes, I want more of that. I want more to take care of you. And then even you as a woman in dating or even like later in marriage, you can be like, okay, you know what? Just relax a bit. I can take care of some of my needs. Take care of yourself too. Also take care of your work. Yeah. So in this case scenario, you're gonna have to even be like, okay, slow down, take care of yourself too. It's fine. Yeah, you're gonna have to stop him. And a man who is a true provider, he's going to be excited. He's going to be happy and fulfilled to be your hero, to be the man who can step up for you, who can take care of you. So, what else I wanted to talk about in this call is how do you transition? How do you transition from being an independent woman and letting a man provide for you? So, sometimes I know it's like even weird to just like share your needs and desires because you might be think like the biggest fear I see from my clients is they are afraid that the man thinks they are the beggars. No, take the queen identity and know that you get to share your needs and desires. And if he really doesn't want to do it, you can always take care of yourself. Okay, and another point which is very important is having patience because sometimes you might be feeling it's just easier if I do it for myself. You know, it's just a routine for me. I can get let's say you have given some laundry to the cleaners, and then you were like, it's just easier if I pick it up because it's anyways on the way and it's just my routine. I have to explain him. But there are so many benefits if you let a man do things for you, provide for you, which I will tell in another video in the second part. So stay tuned. So everyone, I have to go now. And to, if you would like to have the whole course and access to this video forever, make sure to purchase the Call in Your Provider course. I will put the link in the description box. And for those of you who would like to work with me directly, I am offering free love audit calls. So you can book a free love audit call with me. I'll put the link also in the description box. Also, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you.